Hey everyone, in this video we'll be talking about AP Calculus exponential and logarithmic functions. So, some problems that we could do here is problems like f of x is equal to e to the power of x, or maybe f of x is equal to ln of x, right? So e to the power of x, how you would find the derivative is simply e to the power of x times the derivative of x prime. And the derivative of ln x is 1 over x. And if we were to take u, it would really become u prime over u. But the derivative of x is 1. So now let's take a look at some questions knowing that information. So let's look at f of x is equal to 2e to the power of x minus 8 to the power of x. Right? So how we go about solving this is subtraction rule, right? So we can just derive each one independently. So we get f prime of x is equal to 2e to the power of x. That is 2, because we keep the 2 in the front. E to the power of x, the derivative of e to the power of x is simply just e to the power of x times 1. So it would just remain 2 times e to the power of x minus 8 to the power of x. 8 to the power of x is the formula that goes for a to the power of u. And the formula for a to the power of u is ln a times a u times u prime. It's a really important formula that you should memorize. So just plugging this in, so 8 is equal to a and x is equal to u, we would get ln 8 times au times 8 to the power of x times 1. So our final answer is 2e to the power of x minus ln 8 to the power of x. That's some examples of problems you might see for the exponential and logarithmic functions. Let's take a look at another one. So here we will have f of x is equal to 3 to the power of x times log x. Now, how would you find the derivative of 3 to the power of x? Let's just make sure that we understand that 3 to the power of x is just a to the power of u, which is once again ln a times a to the power of u times u prime. Now, what is log x? The formula for log x is u prime over ln, here's an a, ln a times u. And just remember that if it's not written down here, assume that it is 10. So now, knowing this information, we can go ahead and solve. F prime of x is equal to, remember, this is now a product rule, right? So we have 3 to the power of x, which is ln times 3. A to the power of u is just times 3 to the power of x times 1, because x derived is just 1. And this is now u prime is just 1 over ln of 10, because remember, this has a unseen 10. The only way it would not be 10 is if they specified otherwise, times u, and u is x. So now let's go ahead and solve. We have ln 3 times 3 to the power of x times log x plus 3 to the power of x times 1 over ln 10x. And this here will be our final answer.